This is the foreword from the author, Declan Connor, for his audiobook The Alternate Girlfriend, with an autistic main character, Douglas Carter, and which outlines how wide the spectrum can be. Few people are aware just how many recognized historical and current celebrities are attributed to having autistic spectrum disorder, ASD, of which there are numerous examples. From Charles Darwin to Jane Eyre, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, onto the accredited actor, Anthony Hopkins, and more recently Elon Musk, the entrepreneur. Of course, the spectrum is wide, and more commonly we only hear in the news of those with severe antisocial meltdown behavior, or at times when children are sadly left alone at their birthday parties when invites are ignored. When brain receptors aren't wired in the way that would have someone act in what could be considered the societal norm, their view of life is seen from a different perspective and not always understood. While it can be a blessing, it can also be a curse. They can be taken advantage of, sometimes to be made fun of, or the opposite when scorned. Tolerated at times, despite high intelligence in some. Yet despite all this, they can have an abundance of unrequited love to give that goes unheard. When such a person is isolated from society as a child to protect them from bullying, while they will have peace of mind, in adulthood after shielding from adversity and cast adrift, their entire existence can be called into question. Not least when trauma strikes that most have the life experiences to cope with in dire situations. The lines between what is, and isn't reality, can be stretched to the limit, then snap. Douglas Carter, blessed with autism, highly intelligent as a computer science graduate, is one such socially awkward person. Isolated from his support system in adulthood, he falls into a trap with fatal consequences along a deadly and traumatic journey, and this is his story. Set at a time in the not-too-distant future, as a psychological crime thriller story, it speculates as to the disruption to relationships that AI and robotics could have that might affect us all. To listen to the story, The Alternate Girlfriend, click on the play button on screen, or the thumbnail image, or go to Declan Connor's YouTube channel, that's Connor with an E. Thank you for listening.